Good morning, everybody. This is Brent Fugate, Senior Pastor here at Byfield Parish Church in Georgetown, Massachusetts. This Sunday, May 31st, is Pentecost Sunday. It is our first Sunday gathering together physically or having the option of doing so since coronavirus began back in March. And so we're going to be operating under the safety recommendations released by Governor Baker. So I just want to run through some of those recommendations with you. The first thing is, one, it's a personal decision for everyone whether or not they continue to worship digitally from home or whether they come here and worship at the church. So if you're somebody that has pre-existing health issues or concerns, I would just encourage you to consult with your personal doctor. Also, we are asking anybody that has any symptoms of flu-like symptoms, please just stay away, especially if you have a fever, a cough, a cold. Right now, we would just ask for those folks to go ahead and stay at home. And now let's go through and look at what it's going to look like to come here for worship on a Sunday morning. All right, coming up to the church this Sunday morning, there will be ushers standing outside directing you how to move forward. We would encourage anyone that wants to say hi to folks they hadn't seen in a while to go ahead and do so outside where they can socially distance most effectively. So coming in through these doors, normally a lot of people hang out in the narthex. We really want to discourage people from doing that. There will be a station here and a station here with both mask and alcohol hand sanitizer. The bathrooms will be open for use as well. So continuing to move forward through the foyer here, there will be signage reminding people to socially distance. And we are also asking that everyone bring their mask and wear their mask. We will have some masks here available as well. That is one of the things that the state has really asked us to do, is have everybody wear a mask. So unless there's a medical reason to keep you from doing so, we would ask you to please do that. Here in the main meeting room, one of the ways that we're really blessed here at Byfield is to have a sanctuary that has a lot of light and a lot of windows. So all of these windows will be open to encourage as much outside airflow. That's also in keeping with the recommendations. Bulletins will actually be set out in the pews, and you'll also notice that these pews are roped off. So to ensure social distancing, only every third pew will be open for seating. And even on those pews, we will have to have 6 feet of space between non-related people that are not living together in the same home. So that really cuts down on our capacity a lot. You may have noticed when we came in that there will actually be an offering plate out in the foyer for after the service. So we will not be passing offering plates during the service either. We will also have a secondary worship location down in the main meeting room, which is in the basement of this building. After the service is over, we will ask that all congregants, all worshipers, go ahead and leave the building. We want to build community. We want people to get together and connect with one another, especially those who haven't seen each other in a long time. But we want that to happen outside where it can be most safely done. You'll notice that on the platform there is a TV. There will be another TV on the other side of the platform this coming Sunday, and those TVs will actually be watching the worship, the first part of the worship service on those TVs. That's the music and prayer portion. We will not be having live music starting this Sunday. That's something we hope to ramp up here in the next few weeks. I will be physically preaching, and I'll be standing behind this piece of plexiglass to preach. That makes it where everybody can feel totally safe. and it makes it to where I don't have to wear a mask when I preach. There's actually plenty of physical distance between me preaching and the congregation here, but this is just being done out of an abundance of caution. A couple of other things to be aware of as we gather here for worship this week at Byfield Parish Church. There will not be any choir. There will not be any nursery. There will not be a coffee hour. These are all things that we have been asked to do by the state, and we are honoring those requests, both to try to be good citizens and also to try to care for folks in our congregation who may be vulnerable for one reason or another to coronavirus. We also recognize that many of you will continue to worship from home digitally, and that is great. We don't want anybody being here that doesn't feel comfortable being here as of yet, and hopefully as we reopen and others reopen, we'll see that we can do so safely and do so without having any further spread of the coronavirus, because I know that we all want to get back to life as normal as quickly as possible.